Hi, everybody, and welcome back to LL Sports TV. Hope you're all doing well. This weekend, the boxing extravaganza continues at the Motorpoint Arena up in Nottingham in the UK. It's in the Midlands, where another potential UK Fight of the Year takes place. Super featherweights, Anthony Cacace of Belfast, Northern Ireland. He takes on Leigh Wood of Nottingham in what is expected to be an intriguing clash between two very experienced fighters and two fighters who always bring excitement and entertainment to the ring. They both recently recorded victories, by the way, over former IBF champion Josh Warrington, albeit in different weight classes. There's no recognised world title on the line for this fight. Anthony Cacace was the IBF super featherweight champion, but he's vacated the title to take what he said are bigger fights. And rather than fight the IBF's mandatory challenger, I think his name is Sugar Nunes, he's taking on Josh Warrington in what he sees as a more commercially viable opportunity. Now, Cacace is 36, and he clearly sees this fight with Leigh Wood as a moneymaker, and it will be a sellout, I'm told. Anthony Cacace is 23-1 with 8 KOs. As I said, he's a current IBF super featherweight champion. I think he's also the IBO, that's more lightly regarded, super featherweight champion. Now, he won those titles by beating Joe Cordina of Wales in May 2024. And then he successfully defended that belt against Josh Warrington in September 2024. Now, Anthony Cacace is a southpaw, quite tall for the weight. I think he's about 5'10". Good boxer, good puncher. Better puncher than his record suggests, actually. And he's a very good fighter, very skilled. I mean, he first came on my radar a few years back now when he beat Leon Woodstock of Leicester in a really good fight. Leon Woodstock at that time was carrying some momentum, and Anthony Cacace beat him in a very good fight and beat him well. And that's when I first thought, yeah, this guy's got talent. So he's kind of flown under the radar for a while, but he is definitely a very good fighter, tall, skilled, can hit hard with either hand, and is a good boxer. Leigh Wood, 36 years old, also 36. He's from Nottingham. He's got a record of 28 wins, 3 defeats with 17 KOs. And you could tell from that record, he's a big puncher, very big puncher. Former WBA featherweight champion. And he'll be fighting in Nottingham, his home city, for the first time since his loss to Mauricio Lara back in 2023. Leigh Wood's last fight, now that was a dramatic come-from-behind victory against Josh Warrington when he was behind on all the scorecards, and he pulled out the big punch. He's a big puncher. I think his knockout record at the moment, or his knockout percentage, is something like about 61%. But this will be his first fight at the super featherweight limit, having previously campaigned at featherweight, which is 126 pounds. So this will be a good fight. I've got no doubt in saying that. Both guys will bring the action, and I'm sure they'll provide entertainment for the fans. I mean, they pretty much always do. In terms of how I feel the fight will play out, I mean, I would expect Leigh Wood to be the come forward fighter, but I think Cacace likes to mix it up as well. I mean, he's a taller. You would expect him to maybe allow Leigh Wood to come onto him. But previously, Cacace, even though he's tall, he's seen as a come-forward fighter who does like to engage. So I've got no doubt that this fight will catch fire. I mean, questions will surround Leigh Wood as to whether he can perform in a higher weight division at this age, 36. He's also had a period of inactivity. He's been out of the ring for a while. So, yeah, it's quite an intriguing matchup, as I said. And it could be a case of, can Leigh Wood's power, because I do think he's the heavier puncher coming into this fight, even at the higher weight, can his power supersede what I would say are the more refined boxing skills of Anthony Cacace? So listen, it's going to be an intriguing fight. Leigh Wood also is going to have home advantage. He's from Nottingham. The fight is in Nottingham. It's at the Motorpoint Arena, which I've been to. You can get quite a lively atmosphere in that place. So I don't think you can count Leigh Wood out, especially in front of his home crowd. With that punching power, his experience, And like I said, you know, those Nottingham fans backing him. So yeah, I think it's going to be a very good night. Um, I am leaning towards Anthony Cacace. I think the momentum is with him. As I said before, I was impressed back in the day when I saw him first come onto my radar with that win over Leigh Wood. He's got good boxing skills, good jab, good right hand, sorry, left hand being southpaw. Throws combinations, decent footwork as well. Well-rounded fighter. And I think he's on a little roll right now. And the fact that he's, you know, opted for this fight tells me that he's confident. And I think that Anthony Cacace will prevail. But he might have to get off the floor. Who knows? I mean, because Leigh Wood can bang. That goes without saying. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Going for Cacace on points, or maybe even by late stoppage, but I'm definitely going for Cacace. And I'll be doing a video after the fight, so make sure you check that out. Thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. I am out.